All right, Ann, good evening. What do you think?
You know what I think.
Tell me.
I always want to kiss you after your opening statements. I've never looked at it from that end, and it's a very clever point you're making. I usually look at it from the other end, and President Trump is absolutely right. He ought to withdraw all federal funding from sanctuary cities, as we always find out whenever liberals win some victory at the federal level. Very rarely, like immigration law, laws passed by Congress and signed by the president, but usually some frivolous Supreme Court decision on, gay marriage, for example. That's when we're all reminded that federal law is supreme. How long ago did what was the Heller case in the Supreme Court, finding an individual right to own guns? Try to get a gun in Chicago. Try to get a gun in Los Angeles, Washington, or New York, whereas the day after the gay marriage decision, some poor Kentucky clerk in Kentucky is being harassed to turn over a gay marriage license.
But Ann,
so
here's
it always works this way, and I think you're right. I would add that for any cops following Jeanine's excellent advice, don't do it in the Ninth Circuit, because this would be a great case. Do it in Austin, Texas.
But Ann, my point is that it's time for them to figure out a way to alert other law enforcement, because too many people are in jeopardy. American citizens are in jeopardy. Their fellow brothers and sisters in law enforcement are in jeopardy. But anyway, I want to move on. Look, White House Correspondents' Dinner. It's a big thing now. The president has indicated, President Trump, he's not going. What do you think, and why do you think he said that?
I'm so relieved he's not going. I want him working and not, hanging around with the enemy. He could be in danger at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. But seriously, I mean, he has everyone against him. I want him in the White House working. This is a frivolous event.
Yeah, but he's always working. And we both know the president. The guy works 23 hours a day. The man doesn't sleep. He's a force of nature.
Okay, but here's the thing. 4 more hours he can spend shutting down sanctuary cities.
All right, so who does this hurt? Is it all the lobbyists who go to this thing? Is it the media? Who does it hurt, ultimately?
I think it is a good statement he's making, by the way. If I don't know, it'll probably still be a fun party. It probably hurts the media a little bit, and I think it's appropriate because he's right. And I think it is worth saying over and over again, he is not attacking the First Amendment. He is not attacking a free press or the media. He is attacking a lying media, and they do lie. So basically your interpretation is that he's saying, I don't respect you as a press, so I'm not going to this dinner, and I'm not going to celebrate you as the press. Right. Well, most of the main organizations throwing the White House Correspondents' Dinner are the propagators of some of the biggest and most blatant lies that they tell over and over again. And just to give one quick example so that I'm not just saying this, once again, we hear, just recently I was reading this nonsense about Trump making fun of a disabled reporter. That has been proved false over and over again. The Washington Post took down comments that included the video showing Trump doing the exact same imitation for Ted Cruz, for a general. Now, that's consciousness of guilt when they're taking down those videos from the comment section, just saying, I think this is just the way he does a flustered person. He doesn't even know who this reporter is. And yet they will not give up on that lie. They will not give up on the lie that he talked about how he sexually assaults women in that outrageous Access Hollywood tape. And it was outrageous. I mean, everyone who's ever been on a mic knows that it is unfair to be using what we say on hot mics. This thing dug up from 7 years later in a way to sabotage a presidential candidate. He was not saying that. He was describing something that probably everybody knows. Girls like to hang out with celebrities and rich guys. He said they let you do it.
30 seconds.
That's not an assault if they let you do it.
Okay, Ann, 30 seconds. The president has issued a lot of executive orders the first 100 days. What else do you think is important for the next, 60 days, 70 days?
Well, he's got to get his nominees confirmed, and it would be nice if he had a little help from Capitol Hill rather than having all the congressional Republicans and the entire bureaucracy
Supreme Court, does he go nuclear, Ann?
I don't think he's going to need to. I don't think Gorsuch is that frightening. I mean, he's great. He's probably one of the best of the list.
Okay, so you don't think so?
But he's no Scalia.
Well,
come on.
All right, doesn't scare you. All right, Ann Coulter, we're out of time. Thanks for being with us. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Thank you.
All right.